Alrighty, hey y'all, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I usually do a lot of diamond painting content. Today I am going to be working on a diamond art club piece. It's called Witch Bedroom by, I think it's Miss Butter D, and I am so excited to hang out. I've been working on a few videos already today, doing kind of reviews of Dollar Tree diamond paintings that I got. So if you guys think you might be interested in that, feel free to check out the link. I'll put it down below. But I'm excited to work on this. If you guys are new here, I had been looking for this kit for ages. So in 2023, which is so weird to say now that it's 2024, in 2023, I had seen this kit online, and I'm kind of a red kind of girl. I'm kind of pink, you know. This is just a really cute diamond painting to me. So when I initially found it online, it was sold out, and then I kind of stalked the Diamond Art Club website for a few months, you know, trying to find it. And then once I did get it, I had a larger piece called Tea Time Spell that I wanted to finish before I started this. So I did it, and now I am 1/5 of the way done. I'm planning on finishing this kind of at the start of February, and I started December the 30th. So about a month is what I have planned for this. I think it's 25 inches long, and I have this sectioned into 5-inch weekly increments. So God willing, we get it all figured out. So if you guys are ready to go, feel free to get a drink or stretch your toes or get your project started, and we'll all just kind of start working on whatever is going on today. I am starting a new row here. I really kind of wasn't feeling great yesterday, so I took the day off. My plan right now is working one section a day. Today's Wednesday. I'm a little bit behind right here, but I will say that a few days ago I picked up a little tiny super cheapo calendar. This page was ripped. I don't know how I didn't see that in the store, but I just got a little calendar, and I thought that every week I'll write down how many hours I'm spending diamond painting, so it can kind of help me figure out how long each project is going to take me, or just kind of figure out my own speed, right? So I am ready to get this show on the road. I feel like I'm taking y'all to McDonald's, or I just picked you up from mom's house or something. I am currently using a tray that I got from an Etsy shop called Nix's Notions. This is a 3D printed diamond painting tray, so it is gonna have a few little ridges and stuff, but that doesn't really bother me too much. I'm gonna be working on the star symbol here, which is all of this. So we are gonna be busy. Let us get comfy. Let me get a drink out of my water bottle here. And let's see, it's Wednesday, the 10th of January. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've decided that Wednesday is my fun day. I'm someone who works remotely, so I'm work from home most of the week, and I figured out that if I work a little bit extra Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, then on Wednesday I can have more fun or more time for fun. So that's kind of where we are. I hope that you guys have been having a good 2024 so far. Let's see. I'm thinking that I may need to switch out my wax in a minute. So this is a kit that includes squares. And normally, like I've said before, I'm a round kind of girl. So, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning how to get down with the rounds, you know. What's going on in y'all's neighborhood? I have had, oh, you know what I could do? Megan, editing Megan in a few hours or tomorrow when I'm editing this, you should show everybody the kitty cats. So I live in a pretty remote area. I don't normally have stray cats. This might be a divisive topic here. I have one cat, her name is Bert. I named her after Bert Morisot, the painter. And I've had her for a very, very long time. Bert is about 15 now. She's a really pretty brown cat. She looks like Velvet. I wish that I had named her Velvet, but she's part Siamese. One Halloween night, it was raining outside, and I went outside for something, and who was there but my little bitty kitty cat? And she was alone, and she was just a kitten. And I live out in the countryside, so it's not like it's a neighbor's cat, really, or I didn't see her mama cat anywhere. I hadn't seen any cats ever out there. So that's how I came upon my first kitty, Bert. I've had her for most of my adult life, I guess. So let me roll up my paper here. I'm currently working on an easel, if you guys are unfamiliar with this. So this is a desk easel. I have a standing desk in front of me, which is super fun. I should do standing desk videos where I stand. We can do aerobics and diamond paint. Not really. So I have a little bit of scoliosis in my back. So I got an easel to help me stop leaning. Whoop. I'm rolling this canvas up just a little bit higher off of the desk here. Okie dokie. So what was I saying about the kitties? So normally I never ever see stray cats, ever. But in the last week or two, I have had big boys. I have had 2 big boys. And by big boys, I mean they have not been neutered. I've thought about catching them and doing the thing that you're supposed to do, where you catch strays and get them neutered and then release them back into the wild or something. Or, I don't know, I'm not super well versed in what people do in those situations, you know? But there's this big gray cat who I've named Charles. He's very big. He's muscly. So this is January right now. And I had seen him a few times and I kind of used to chase him off because my cat Bert, so in my home we have a sunroom. And if you guys aren't familiar with sunrooms, they're kind of like partially indoors, partially outdoors. It's in your house, but there's more windows and stuff, and it may not be as well insulated. Bert likes to stay in the sunroom. She does not want to be in the rest of the house. She wants to be in the sunroom where she can watch the birds and lay in the sunshine from all the windows. And I've got her a little heated spot, so in the winter she's very, very warm and protected inside. And no matter how much I ask her to come in, I don't think she thinks I'm cool enough to hang out with sometimes, so whatever. Anyway, so some days I tell the most roundabout stories. I'm sorry. There have been some days where Bert was looking out of a window and she was very rigid, you know, like she was seeing something. And I saw the cat and I'd say, "Get out of here, cat," and I try to run him off because, you know, he was spooking my cat. And so last week I went outside to run him off and he didn't run off. And then instead of running him off, I went, "You want a pat? You want to be friends?" And he came over and let me pat him. And this cat he is the most patty cat. He wants to be scratched on his face. He wants his cheeks rubbed and stuff. I was not expecting a stray cat to be so friendly like that. So, you know, I felt him because I wanted to make sure he wasn't skinny. you know, if he was hungry and starving, then I would have maybe brought him in and fed him or something, you know. But he is a big boy. He has his boy parts still. Nobody's neutered him. But I think that he's just maybe a neighborhood cat that a lot of people are feeding, or maybe he's just eating squirrels. I don't know what's going on, but this cat is in better shape than I am. He is a strong big boy. You know, those this is just me being a cat lady, which I'm really not. You know, there's a cat breed that's like it's really popular. They're real round in the face and they're kind of stocky, like a something short hair. What are those cats called? He looks like one of those. He's very gray. He's big. But he's not fat. He's muscly. Cause I was patting him that first day. I was trying to see if I could feel his ribs, or you know, if he was like really hungry. And I did put out food for him. I've got videos. You guys want to see some kitty videos? Am I smart enough to put the videos in this video? We'll see what future Megan can do.
Are you guys friends? Look at the kitty buddies. Oh my goodness. 2 kitty buddies. 2 kitty buddies, too.
Anyway, I was petting him and I got him some food and a bowl of water just in case to see if he needed anything, you know. And I'm patting him and he's liking it and he's going, meow, you know, like, meow, talking to me. And what do I see but another cat come out of the corner? And this is a cat that I've seen one time before. And I ran him off too, because, you know, who knows with wild stray animals, if they're rabid. Me telling the story right now, I feel like I know better than to be petting stray cats. Does this make me look bad that I'm petting stray animals? I just love on stuff though, y'all. It's hard for me to see something and not want to take it home. I want to take care of you. I'm like this with people too. I'm not somebody's mama, but I act like I'm somebody's mama, you know. So I'm patting this gray cat, and then all of a sudden this other cat comes out, and he's really pretty. He's he kind of has like leopard spots on him. I'll try to put in a picture of him too. If I don't put in pictures and stuff, just deal with me, because sometimes doing all that work in YouTube editing is very hard. I think I'm done with my stars. Do y'all see any that I missed? So here comes the other cat and he ate the food. Now these are both boy cats and I was afraid that they were gonna fight and stuff. I've got a few squares that look a little bit leany. But yeah, I was afraid that they were gonna fight, but they're buddies and they were sniffing each other and being friendly and stuff, and it's been so fun, but I probably shouldn't be feeding them, y'all. You tell me what you think. Megan, do not feed those cats. I got the Elizabeth Ward system recently for my drills and stuff. Y'all, I cannot open this, so I got a spoon that I keep with me and I pop that sucker open. So I put my drills back in the tray with a spoon. So that's that. What number do I want to work? I have a whole bunch of 4s here. So this other cat comes and I don't know what I want to name him. Ooh, if you guys have cat name ideas, give me a good cat name idea, because I usually like to do artists. Do you have an artist that you like? Let me know the cat name. Let me know their name and maybe I'll name the cat after your favorite artist. So the other cat came and he let me pet him too, even though the prior week where we had met, me and the spotted cat had met, and he would not let me pet him. I guess his little buddy being near me made him trust me more. So little spotted cat. I got my little drill boat here. He was so hungry and he was letting me pet him and stuff, which was so good. I'm glad that he ate. You know, I left the food and stuff out too. What is this, inn? So yeah, I've been feeding the cats, y'all. I'm just a cat lady, I suppose. I probably shouldn't be feeding them. You tell me what you think. Are you guys cat experts? I know there's some people in the world who have just the biggest hearts for things like that, and they keep kitty food in their car. So if they see stray cats that need food, that they can feed them. I'm making sure that my camera is still recording here. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be feeding them, because also, let me tell y'all, I love bird watching. Bird watching is my favorite hobby. There's something about the innocence of the little birdies and being able to help them when it's cold. So I most mornings when I'm being super productive, let me see here. During my normal productive mornings, I wake up and make my breakfast. I do some Greek yogurt and stuff. And then I'll have a little coffee. And I'll go outside. And I've been talking about this for weeks, I'm sorry. I'll go outside and listen and watch the birds. I'll feed the little birds, you know. And I'll turn on this app on my phone called Merlin. And if it detects a bird sound, then it'll tell you what bird it is. Like if a bird is singing, it'll tell you what bird it is. So I've been able to figure out what birds are in my yard. Now, I can't always see them. I can't always identify them and see them, but you know, if they're in bushes or something, I don't know what they are, but now I can kind of hear them, which is cool. So I have a bunch of little birdies, and in the morning, you know, I feed them, and I will shell some unsalted peanuts for them. Oops. I'll sit out and shell peanuts. And whatnot. And I'll just have a nice little time. And I'll register the birds on the Audubon app so that I can kind of help contribute to researchers that study migration of birds and stuff. So anyway, circling back to the point, I hope that these kitties are not attracted to my birds. So you guys tell me what to do if you guys have experience with this, you know? Do you think that I should not be feeding the kitty cats? Should I be running them off? Because I don't want them to eat my birds, y'all. Petting the kitties is so nice. But I like my birds more, I think. The birds are the investment. The time investment, let's see. I got 2 monitors over here and I'm kind of trying to make sure everything is in order as I'm recording. I probably shouldn't be feeding them, and I don't want to be the person that's bringing stray cats around either, huh? But he's so nice. And he makes my main cat, Bert, he makes her kind of uncomfortable. He comes around and she sees him in the windows and she gets really upset about it. So I'm not being very productive, am I? I hate to hear that. What else has been going on? I usually keep a little piece of paper here. I think I already kind of talked about this today, but I've been logging all my diamond painting activity into an app. called Diamood. It's Diamood. And I think it's expressly a diamond painting app. So you can put in what kit you're working on, and you put in the size, and what date you started. And then every time you diamond paint, you can say register activity, and it'll work like a timer. Like a timer will start going off. And then when you're finished with that session, you say stop, and then you can upload a photo so you can see the progression over time, or you can backlog time. So if you don't have your phone with you or you're using it for something else, you can say, I worked on this for 2 hours yesterday. But I'm kind of an A-type personality, so I enjoy knowing exactly how long I'm doing things. Like I said, I'm keeping it in this little calendar, or this yearly calendar that I got from the Dollar Tree for like $1. I didn't want to spend any money on it, But I just write down January, which bedroom, and then I'll say, when I'm finished, I can say, okay, this is what I did. And then maybe, in my little planner, I'll write down March begins Beachcomber's Bounty, or mid-February, and then I can get ready for summer summer with the masters too. What else do I have here? I have Y. I'm back. I had to fix my shelf here. I couldn't find my Ys. What was I saying? Yeah, I think it'll help me plan things out a little bit better, to have it in its own little planner. Because I do keep a regular planner. I keep a regular planner all year, and in that planner I write down stuff like workouts. I am ADHD, so if I take medicine, I'll say 1 o'clock I had this medicine, You're getting older when you start writing down your doses. I have had so much sugar today. I don't know if I'm gonna have a burnout soon or a sugar crash, but it could happen. I've made a mistake of buying honey buns, iced honey buns. I know that they're not good for you, and I know that they're kind of a bad food, but I love crap. The girl loves eating poopy food. Let's do a little stretch. Ooh, little roll your wrists. Ooh, that feels so good. Everybody stretch. Look at my armpits. Wiggle your fingers a little. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're good. That felt nice. I need to walk some today. Do you guys think I have any E's? I got a shelf from Amazon. I would show you, but this mount that I have right here, she's kind of finicky. It's new to me, so I'm learning how to deal with it, I'll take a picture, or I'll link it below so y'all can see it. I think it was about $16. So I was in a Reddit group that was talking about these shelves, so I kind of picked it up thinking, okay, sure, why not? And it's one of those shelving units that it comes in like a bunch of flat pieces. It's not pre-prepared. It's kind of like, what is that, like particle board maybe? It's real thin. Not quite wood, and you slide them all together. There's like 6 shelves and you slide the pieces kind of like a jigsaw puzzle or like Lincoln Logs, you know. And then the back of it has parts that pop out and you're supposed to put rubber bands around them to kind of ensure that the shelves don't come out. But the rubber bands, y'all, the rubber bands kinda... they're spooking me a little bit. I feel like anything that creates a surface tension that could pop and hit you in the face. I don't know, it's just, you know people who are afraid of balloons and tying them because you're afraid that they're gonna pop, or blowing them up because you're afraid they're gonna pop? That's how I am with these shells. That's how I am for some reason about square diamond paintings. I'm sharing my deepest secret with y'all right now. For some reason, I thought I was only working this section here. I'm also working this part. There's more stars that I forgot about. Back to my point. For some reason, I'm afraid that my squares, if they're too tight together, they're just gonna, one of them's randomly gonna pop out one day. Is that telling you that I don't know anything about physics or applied force across an area? I don't know. I'm just afraid it's gonna pop. I don't know. It's not a big fear that I'm having. It's not keeping me up at night. But I'm definitely cautious. Oh. Let me show you guys my super cute cover mine. Okay, so this is a super cute little duck that I got from Dollar General. I was at Dollar General this Sunday and they had these really cute little ducks in the Valentine's Day section. There's pink, red, and aqua, like a set of 6 mini ducks for $1. And I put a magnet on his butt and I'm gonna use him as a cover reminder, just in general. I've done this with a red one too. I am way more of a red girl, but I think that the pink suits this way better. I wish I would have put the magnet on the front of him because now he's a little bit face down all the time, but you know, what can we do about it? So, as I was saying, with the shelves and the new purchases that I was telling y'all about, whoop, the shelves are okay. The rubber bands are kind of freaking me out. Right now, I'm doing my diamond painting most of the time in a spare bedroom that I have, so it's not in here. And today, when I was moving my things around, I thought, I hope that by picking up this shelf, it doesn't kind of irritate the rubber bands and then it pops and all of my little trays spill all over the place. I'm just having these crazy paranoid ideas over here. I do not know why. I don't know why I'm being so silly. But I am, so let's just, you know, let's just let it happen. I'm using a little dinky diamond placer pen instead of my Rolls Royce, my Mercedes, my nice custom pen, because I'm trying out a new tip. I've been using this 4 multi-placer for years, this one, and it has grooves in it. I've been using it for so long that it's got grooves in it. And I kind of like that. However, this itty bitty, I think it came from Diamond Art Club maybe. It's a 4-placer as well. I think that this one is skinnier than what I have on my regular pen, my other pen. So I'm just kind of trying it out a little bit, you know? I'm just trying things. We're just trying new things here all over the place. And then also, speaking of new things, you know, around Christmas time, I kind of went crazy and just said, you know, I'm gonna get myself a few things to help with my YouTube and make the quality a little bit nicer. So I got this arm for my camera, which was way better than me duct taping my phone to a stick and like the kind of silly setup I had earlier. I got this, I got the little Amazon shelf that I told you about, and I got a magnifying glass. Have you guys seen people work with magnifying glasses in diamond painting yet? So here's my gripe with the magnifying glass. You guys tell me what you think about this. I want advice about magnifying glasses used in diamond painting. So I recently bought a magnifying glass. It's the viewport, is that what we'll call it? It's about this big. So I have some back pain. I want to be able to sit up straight and diamond paint, you know. But I feel like the magnifying glass is really hard for me because it feels like I still have to lean forward. Like the magnification is real blurry. So if you guys have any advice for magnifying glasses and diamond painting, let me know. It's lit up, so that is helpful to me. I do use the light feature it has because it's nice to have light this way. But I don't know, someone else was telling me that the magnifying glasses, they take a while to get used to, but it's making me feel a little bit seasick or like vertigo, you know? So if you guys have any advice, please let me know in the comments because I love hearing other people's inputs and I thrive for I love constructive criticism or just help from other people. I really enjoy that. I think that this may be about time though for me to get on out of here. It's been about 30 minutes. I usually do 30-minute whip-in chats. I know some people like them longer, some people like them shorter. But I think I may do one more for the day and then call it. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let me know what is going on in the neighborhood. Just be super southern and how's your mom and all of them? How's your family? Whatever. Or how are you? You know. But anyway, I had a really good time today. I've made a few videos today because, you know, like most people, I work full time and I don't have a lot of spare time just to sit here and chit chat. So, yeah, I really appreciated the time we spent together today. Be sure to do something nice for yourself and hopefully I will see you very soon. Be sure to leave me a comment and we'll kind of catch up. Alrighty, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.